There's a penguin and its car broke down in the desert, and penguins can't be in the desert because it's really it's really warm in the desert. They need to be somewhere it's cool. So the penguin walked about half a mile to the closest gas station, and it told the attendants, "Hey, you guys really need to help me out. My car's broken down a half mile away. Do you think you could fix it for me?" They said, "Sure, no problem, but you look like you're really hot. Why don't you wait in our freezer while we go wait and we go fix your car?" The penguin says, "Great, that's perfect." So about an hour goes by. Mechanics go and they come back and they get the car. Come back to the penguin and they say, "Hey, great news. We were able to fix your car. It looks like all you did was blow a seal." And the penguin wiped his mouth and said, "No, that's just ice cream." Hey, everybody. We're back with the podcast. I am here just back with my thoughts. I'm on vacation for 5 more days. And we are going to put out a little bit of content here. So let's just get right with the program. I've been doing nothing. I've been watching a bunch of stuff. I'm here to defend the weekend show. The weekend show is good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's called The Idol. And it is a show that is porn, but it's like if you turned on a pornographic film and you watched like the first minute scene that's like setting up the story, but it just kept going for 45 minutes and they put it on HBO and they put The Weeknd in it. So The Weeknd is just like basically like a greasy guy. Like he plays like a grease ball. Like when they go into hair and makeup every morning to do the show, they just had to have got a bucket of grease and just grease that man head to toe, front to back, hair, everything. He's got like a rat tail, tattoos. If I had like editing softwares, I would put a picture over here. Anyway, he is just like this guy who's like don't get me wrong when like I don't know anything about this show. I did watch this show. It's 5 episodes and it really doesn't make sense because it was probably supposed to be like 10, but it got canceled for being too sexy and greasy. I don't really know. It's hard to say. There was a lot of controversy about it because The Weeknd was just being like really greasy in the show, and they're like, "Hey, we don't like greasy stuff. We want like fun stuff." But like in reality, like The Weeknd's probably pretty greasy. Anyway, he is like here, and he is like a greasy guy, and then there's like this girl, and the girl is Johnny Depp's daughter. Johnny Depp is famous. He was in the news like a year or two ago. His girlfriend had like you see how like I have like wooden cabinets over here? It was like made of glass, and she slammed it and she broke it, and he had a box that he had cocaine in. So that's his daughter, not him. He's the pirate. That's the other thing I need to point out, that Johnny Depp is the pirate. The Weeknd isn't playing a pirate. I'm really convoluting the situation. Johnny Depp is the pirate. He had a daughter, but not with the girl who broke the cabinet. So she's in the show and she's topless, like basically just like all the time. She is like a pop star, like singer, but she's also just like always has like her tits out. That's just kind of like the whole gripe of the show. I think that's I think if you went on like the IMDb and you read if that's the website, and you read the little description, it'd just be like, this is a show about a pirate's daughter with her tits out. And she plays like this pop star, and like The Weeknd comes in and he's like, "Oh, like I just met you, like we should be like friends and be real sexy." But like he's like a liar because like he already knew about her, and he just wanted like he's got like, this is all spoilers because please never go watch this show. He's got like a girl who's got like brown hair, and she keeps her shirt on, and she's like the backup dancer for the girl who keeps her shirt off, and he wants her to be the girl with her shirt off while still keeping her shirt on by distracting the girl by making her take her shirt off. So he goes to this club and he meets Johnny Depp's daughter, and he gives her and her friends Molly, and they all get drunk, and he's just like saying real like sexy shit under his voice. He's just like I wanna do crazy stuff. I don't want to be gross. I want to be a gentleman. I don't want to say any of the things that he was saying. It was disgusting. But he's like a liar. Like, so he just like wants to like use this girl. Like, it's like these headphones. Like, these aren't plugged into anything. Like, I'm just wearing them. He just wants to go ahead and make the girl the dancer. So the show goes on for 5 episodes of The Weeknd just making this girl like have sex and like not dance like all the time, and she's supposed to dance because that's her job, and he says like weird stuff, and like there's like a meme where he's just like talking about cum coming out of his dick, and you probably know what I'm talking about. And so he's just like like, oh, like this girl like is like bad at singing, so like her mom would like beat her with the hairbrush, so he just has like a hairbrush and he just beats her. The Weeknd beats up Johnny Depp's daughter with the hairbrush, but she likes it, but she doesn't like it, but she does like it because then she's all like singing and stuff. And then the last episode comes, and like it's obviously not supposed to be the last episode, but basically the girl who has dark hair and keeps her shirt on is like already doing like the song that the pirate's daughter was supposed to do. She's already basically doing that, and she comes up to the girl and she's like, hey, like, is it cool like if I just do your song real quick, like, and you don't do it at all? And she's just like, I don't care. Do you see how greasy The Weeknd is over there? And Mike Dean is there too, and Mike, I don't know if people probably don't know, but he's just like a hip-hop producer, like super famous. I don't know who agreed. So okay, I do know why he agreed to do the show, because the whole time he's in the show, he just has this big bong, this roar, I think they call it a zong, because it's like that. He just has this big bong. He's just constantly chiefing it. And The Weeknd was probably like, yo, Mike Dean, what's up? I need you to come do this sexy porn show for me. And Mike Dean was probably like, yeah, I'll come do the show, but like I'm gonna have my zong in my shades on the whole time, and you could do whatever weird porno shit you want, but I'm gonna be smoking it. And The Weeknd was like, word, I got a lot of grease on me right now. And so Mike Dean was there when all that sexy stuff, like she's like trying to sing, and The Weeknd's like grabbing her ass, and I want to be a gentleman. I'm not gonna stoop to his level, but he was doing sexual things to her while she was singing, and like the whole record label was there, and they're like, yeah, this is weird, this is fucking weird. And then fuck, how does the show end? This is like this is the actual spoiler of how the show ends. You could probably skip to like 10 minutes if you don't want to hear it. But the record label is basically like, or like her manager is basically like to The Weeknd, like, you gotta leave her alone, because like she's not doing the da song anymore. Here's $500K, $500,000. And The Weeknd is like, you see all this grease on me, man? Like, he's dripping grease. Like that scene is in a car, so like he's on like a leather Rolls Royce type seat, and you could just see the grease just like dripping off of him. Like, he looks like he came out the fryer at McDonald's. He's a walk number 7 in this movie. And he's like, nah, I don't want $500K. So like this big article comes out about how he's like a pimp and like a bad guy, and like his image gets ruined or whatever. And then 6 months goes by, and then the girl, like the one who's the pirate's daughter, she like keeps her shirt on now, but she still does like the sexy songs and stuff, all that. So he goes to the concert, and he goes up to the ticket window, and I'm telling you, he's literally like on the glass just dripping fucking grease, and he's like, my name's, what's his name? Fucking Tetros. My name's Tetros. That's his name in the show, by the way. Fucking Tetros, like the game, but like with a little tilde. Tetros. Anyway, he's like, I bet there's some tickets for me. You see how greased out I am. And the girl looks at him, and she's like, Tetros. I'm not seeing anything. Let me check over here. She opens this drawer, and you could just see like she's like gotta like put a little force, like there's some friction, like there's some friction going on there, and it's just the greasiest, slimiest bucket of 2000 Double Dare green slime. And she pulls out the tickets, and she's like, I got 2 greasers right here for you. And motherfucking Tetros. So Tetris, he goes backstage, and he's just like what's up? Like, what's up? Like, he's literally, I told you I watched the show, but I don't even really know if I even watched the show. But he's just there, like, standing there, like, dripping grease. And she goes, the girl, who's, like, the pirate's daughter. And keep in mind that her mom is not the woman who's shit in the bed. That's somebody else's mom. She's, like, on stage, and the guy's, like, or she's like, yeah, this is the love of my life, and I love him forever, and I will always be his. Come out here, Tetris. And then, like, he fucking slithers out like a slug, like, literally just slithers off like a little snake. It's like, that's right. And that's how the show ends. That's how they fucking end the show. They were just like, let's see, we got canceled. What are we gonna do? 6 months down the road, Tetros is just like, oh, I still love Tetros. Like I don't know what happened to the brown hair girl who keeps her shirt on. There was no backstory for really anybody else. I couldn't name another character. What was the girl's name? All right, let's be serious for a second. Her real name is Lily Rose Depp, but in the show, her name was, like, that's how bad this show was. Like, I really do not remember. I just remember fucking Tetros. I don't know. It might come to me. We're going to give that show a 10 out of 10. The Weeknd should stop making music, and he should continue his acting career and maybe just be softcore porn. Maybe just go be like a Johnny Sins stand-in, like do like a dramatic scene dropping. If you're looking to enjoy softcore porn with a pirate's daughter and in Tetros, I would suggest watching The Idol on I don't remember what it's on. What else do we have on the agenda? A show I do like. Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That show is in its fucking millionth season, still killing it. Some of the episodes that have been coming out this season have literally been the funniest that I've seen of the whole show, and I would highly recommend going and watching that. They got fucking, man, that show is just, we are living in a period of history with that show. Danny DeVito was like a poppin' actor. You probably only know that he was in God, what the fuck? Matilda. You probably know he was in Matilda. I've never even seen Matilda. I just know that. But he was in a lot of movies playing serious roles. And Always Sunny comes out with like this super low budget fucking season 1. It was just the 4 of them. Like everything like in that was just set in that like one scene with the bar. All the music and stuff, you hear it all the time because like the intro song like is like actually like a copyright free music. Like they weren't paying anything. Like, everything on it was super budget. Season 1 kills it on FX. They're like, okay, how do we up the ante? We get Danny DeVito. That was like 20 years ago. That man has not made one serious movie. I don't know if he's made any movie in that time. He is just the most unhinged, dramatic, crazy character on that show, and he deserves respect for that. He is a living fucking legend, Danny DeVito. For one role. You cannot name anything else besides Matilda that he was in. He has never done anything else. What are you gonna cast him as? He's fucking 4'8", like 60, probably 60 something by now. He got ass naked, got as greasy as the Weeknd, and climbed inside of a couch. Like that's where this man's career went. He literally fucking rolled the dice on Always Sunny, Rob McElhenney, and all them. He's an absolute legend for that. The show's in its, I don't really know what season it is. I'm not looking it up, but I would definitely go watch that. I would watch Wrexham too. That's also McElhenney. Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds bought a soccer team in Liverpool. We're just gonna say for the fuck of it. And I'm not gonna talk about that show. Just go watch it. It's called Wrexham. It's a really good show. What else do we have to talk about? Oh, The Machine. Oh shit. So I went to the Bert Kreischer tour, comedy festival or whatever. Fucking loved it. Had a blast. Saw some of the best comedians. Who all did we see? They probably had about 10 people on the set. Showed up a little bit late. It was really cool because it was just in a big baseball stadium. So we were actually seated in what would be, behind the plate, and they did have seating in the front. I'm not sure. Like, I bought those tickets the day they came out. Excuse me. And I don't understand. Like, I thought I was getting like really close seats, but I didn't. Whatever. Still had a really good time. Who did we see? We saw Attell. Attell was really funny. He's literally just like, Attell comes out looking like just all the time, just all black with the fucking hat on, raggedy ass jacket. He goes, I know it looks like the show and tell at the homeless shelter, but this is the Bert Kreischer comedy tour. Oh, that was good. Gillis, he brought Gillis out because I think Fortune Feimster was the one who backed out or whatever. So that was cool because I didn't expect to see Shane, but Gillis was really funny. Bert was obviously really good. Was it Wanda Sykes was there too, and she was actually surprisingly. Is that who it was? No, it wasn't Wanda Sykes. Fuck, I don't. That's racist. I think it was Wanda Sykes. Anyway, yeah, we had a really good time at that show. He was fucking funny. Took his shirt off, did the machine. I had that place going nuts. Really enjoyed myself. Watched the movie though. Watched the Machine movie. So he his bit that made him famous is called The Machine. It's a story about how he went to Russia on this trip in college and got involved with the Russian mafia. And it is like a true-ish story that he like embellishes, but it's really funny. It's so funny that they made a movie out of it, and Mark Hamill is in it. Mark Hamill plays his dad, Bert plays himself, and Jimmy Tatro plays young Bert. And so right there alone, it seemed like it had a really funny lineup and a lot of potential to be a really good movie. I mean, I can't tell you the last time I've fucking seen Hamill come out and do anything, so expected a lot out of it, but unfortunately it just, I don't know, it just wasn't that good. There was a ton of ways that you could take it, and they kind of made it out like modern day Bert like is getting in trouble for what happened. Like, I think the plot was that the Russian mafia saw the Netflix special The Machine and they were like, we got to go do something about this or whatever. And then like, but it's also cutting back to like the original story where it's Jimmy Tatro playing Bert. It was good, but like I don't know. Like I said, they could have done a lot more with the story. There's just a lot of potential there for a lot funnier bits and stuff. It almost just seemed like it was just kind of like scene to scene, a lot of physical comedy. Like they kind of missed the mark on like who Bert is, but I kind of feel like, it was a huge budget film. I mean, this definitely wasn't just like thrown together or anything like that. So I feel like when you have something like that, you're a big comedian, you don't have a lot to say, or a lot to say in how some of those things go. But the movie was okay. I guess I would give that a watch if you have nothing better to do. I wouldn't pay for it, definitely not. I watch it, on my own, but if it comes out on anything, maybe give that a watch. I was blasted last night, and I put on a show called Is It Cake? Now, I'm sure everybody knows what the fuck Is It Cake is, but I never watched it. I never understood the premise of how they made a game show. Like, I understand that like cake could just be like a briefcase or whatever. Like is this cake? But they just have like that it's Mikey Day. He's from Saturday Night Live. He's just like the annoying white guy, but he was also on Wild 'N Out, and I think on that show he played the annoying white guy. And he's just like on the Is It Cake, and he plays an annoying white guy host where he's just like, you gotta make a cake that looks like a taco right now. And they just like, I don't know, they just have to fucking make the cake, and then they have like judges who are like, I think that's a cake. And then they cut it with a big samurai sword, and they're like, it's not. You just cut the head off a newborn. And they thought it was a cake. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. I could have had a better punchline there, but we're having fun. We're having fun, right? Hey, maybe we'll come back and do another one sometime. Who knows? What else do we got out to talk about? When those Canada wildfires happened, that was actually me smoking herb. My bad. I just wanted to say that. It's been a long vacation. I watched a little bit of the Kardashians, and I can't believe that show's in its 737th season. They're only down to like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 of the girls. Half of them are like, I don't know. I don't know what they do, but they're just like on this show being like really dramatic. Like I'm not gonna act dumb. I know the girls. So there's Kendall, and she's just like goes to different NBA players and different games. And then there's Kylie, and she's just like unsufferable. There's like this scene where she's like in Italy, and she goes to like the factory where they make her makeup, and they're like showing like how they made this like color palette, and this dude's like, yes, this specific type of fuchsia designed with these stands and right here makes it this very distinct pigment. And she's just like, let's make a new one. Let's make it like really pink. And the guy's like, okay, well here is like 750 different variations of pink. Like, how are we going to mix this? I don't know what accent I'm doing because he was Italian. And she's just like, really pink. We're gonna make it really pink. And so he's just like, fuck it, whatever. He just like throws a bunch of fucking pink together, and she looks like, that is amazing. Then they cut over to the fucking Chloe, and she has melanoma. She literally has fucking skin cancer. And she just over here like with her friend, like, yeah, like I just have like these like deadbeat baby daddy, and like I have like these kids, and I just got like melanoma taken off my face. And it cuts to Courtney, and she's just like, me and Travis Barker just fucked in a fucking motel, and he did a line off of my earlobe. And she's like, it's just really hard with Tristan being gone and trying to raise the kid. And Kim's over here like, if this crystal is not Swarovski on this dress, I am going to put my toes in my nose. And it's just really hard. Here's the scar where they took it off. And the mom, then they show the mom, and the mom just sits there. Just counting all the cash, just counting all the racks. So, go watch the Kardashians. They're in season 574. I'm a big bomb pop enthusiast. We went through a phase where we decided, it is the summertime and bomb pops are popular, so why not try every single flavor? And that's what we did. My freezer's full of every bomb pop you could think of, and I've tried them all. And I'm here with the official flavor ratings. I don't have them in order, but I will tell you this: the original can never miss. The white on that in the middle is so fucking good. Ooh, that lemon, that shit's so good. The nerds is probably coming in first place because it's like eating nerds. You know what I mean? Like if that Santa was nerds flavor, I would have eaten it by now. Then we got the Hawaiian Punch. Definitely fuck with the Hawaiian Punch. That's gonna be normal. That had some candy. We really fuck with the bomb pops around here. That's really the point that I'm going to try to get across here. And last but not least, my big topic of the day. They found residue of cocaine in the White House. That's the news. That's the national news today. Today I said, what's the national news today? They found cocaine residue in the White House. And they're sitting there thinking, who did the cocaine? Who did the cocaine in the White House? What politician? Could it be all of them? Could every American making over 6 figures a year be doing cocaine and we just don't talk about it because only the rich people do it? Is every politician in that whole White House that goes there every day looking at each other like, which one of y'all motherfuckers left your cocaine out? How is this news and who cares? You don't think Donald Trump is out here rocking lines? He's fucking porn stars. And you think that's where he would draw the line? Crazy to me. Crazy to me that our national news today is that they found cocaine residue in the White House. And I didn't even read the article because I remember hearing about this like 3 or 4 days ago, and I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, someone's probably sniffing blow. But they're still talking about it. I don't even know why. Did they cue? And like, they know who's doing cocaine. They're not stupid. This is like the biggest game of like, the government got caught doing something, and like, think about this: the government could be siphoning millions of dollars out of like bank accounts, 401ks. They could be doing anything right now because the national news, when you go national news on Google, is that there was cocaine on somebody's desk. Like, if I had the strength in me, if I had the energy to actually go and read the article, I wish I could tell you more. Because didn't they check whose fucking desk it is? Like, who sits there? Like, if my roommate comes home and sees cocaine on the desk, they're gonna be like, Ryan's doing cocaine. So I don't understand how this is any different. We're just talking about it on a national scale. And the reality, it is all of them. Everybody needs to be arrested in the White House because everybody probably does coke. It's not the Black House. It's not the Green House. They're not all in there smoking weed. It's the White House for a reason. Think about the money. Think about like the national treasury is there. All of those crisp out there. Have you ever gotten a crisp, like the crispiest 20, or even if you got like the brand new 100 off the rack and fucking roll that thing up? It just speaks for itself. It just speaks for itself. If you have that quality of bills just minutes away to access, of course you're gonna do cocaine if you're in the White House. If I was the president, I would do cocaine.